another episode of Unspoken Word TV. I'm your host, Christian, and today I have with me my special guest, Janeisia, and we are talking about self-love. What do you think self-love is?
So self-love is like without a shadow of a doubt that nobody or anything worldly or views of yourself can be tainted by what everybody say. Like
Right.
You have to undoubtedly wake up every morning and be like, this is who I am, this is me. Like whatever. If you don't like me, then at the end of the day you don't have to live in the skin I'm in, but
Right.
I love me and I love who I am.
Right.
So that's
Right.
self-love to me.
Right. To me, I feel like self-love is loving the skin you're in, just all about you, loving yourself, not worried about what anybody thinks about you, not letting anybody break your confidence, not letting anybody break you down. Like just all being about you, loving yourself, and just being okay with your hair, your skin, whatever. To me, I think self-love starts at home, as like when you're a kid, because when kids are little, we all know as a parent, they pretty much worship what we say, how we look at them, how we treat them, whatever we show them, like they soak that up from us. So when you have a smaller kid, or if you have a smaller kid, I feel like you need to instill that into them, like give them self-affirmations, make them feel good about themselves, tell them they're beautiful. Like I tell my daughter every day, like, you're a beautiful brown chocolate princess, your hair is beautiful, you're pretty. Like I'm building her self-esteem, her confidence up, so when she gets older, she's gonna always know, like, yes, my mama always told me that I was beautiful. Like it ain't nothing you could tell me, because the person who helped create me always put that into me. How do you feel about that?
In the black community, oftentimes we are taught that we have to have the prettiest hair, the lighter skin, that don't walk out the house with your afro, or never cut your hair, and things of that sort, size and everything. So we instill that in our kids, so when they grow up, they already have a distorted view of themselves, because they're like, okay, maybe I'm not that color,
Right,
or
because I don't look like her.
my hair's not pretty. And I'm here to tell girls that are watching this video, women that are watching this video, that it doesn't matter if you don't have any hair, if your hair's a little bit on the kinkier side, if you have fine or thin hair, because it doesn't matter. Like your crown should not be
defined by somebody else's opinion,
Yes.
or somebody else's stereotype, because no color is it's just not gonna be the same. Like, okay, you got a white girl over here and a black girl over here and a Hispanic person right here. Those are three different hair types, three different skin tones, three different, like, everything is different. The culture, the personality, everything is different. We was never built to be them. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with however you want to have your hair, do that. Because I mean, I got weave up in my hair, but it's not, I don't have it in my hair just because I feel like, oh, I'm ugly, or oh, my hair is like this, or let me do this so I can look like J-Lo or Beyonce or whatever. Like, I got this in my hair because it's a protective style and I just don't even want to do my hair. But there's a lot of people out here like that. They will go and get pounds of makeup. They'll get like all the weaves, and even a lot of people that I know, they be talking about, oh, I'm gonna get my boobs lifted, I'm gonna get my butt this and that. Like, that's a part of not having self-love. Yes. Like, if you feel like you need to enhance your character to make yourself look better, then it's something deep inside of you that you need to be trying to figure out what is the real issue. Because until you get, even if you get all that stuff done, like once you get the hair, the nails, and makeup, the boobs, whatever,
it's not going to change the inner you.
Right.
It's not going to change how you get up every morning and view yourself. Now you just have a mask. You've camouflaged to blend in with the masses instead of being different. And
still got that broken feeling inside of you.
Yes, and honestly, I used to be one of them people. You would not catch me without a wig, weave, braids, anything, you name it, it's in my hair. As y'all can see, I'm bald.
And she looks good though. Like, it's like when I seen that she had cut her hair off, because I've been knowing her since middle school, y'all. When I seen the transformation, I was like, girl, like, you look good. And she, she told me, like, this is one of her time, like the first time that she has ever really been truly in love with herself.
In love, like, I wake up every morning and your girl be like, hey girl, it's your day. We're gonna make the best of it. But I had to realize that at the end of the day, if I don't accept myself, how can I accept expect other people to accept me? If I don't love myself, how do I expect others to love me?
Right.
How do I have such a high standard of how other people should love me and I don't love myself?
Right. Setting that example.
Yes.
That makes me think about, I seen something on Facebook and it said, self-love is the key to having a healthy relationship.
Definitely, because when you have self-love and you undoubtedly could care less about anybody else coming into your life, it doesn't allow for
them to break you down.
Yeah, like you can't come in my life and knock my crown off because baby, I placed this on there.
Right.
My crown is my crown.
Right. You can't mess up my mental, like you can't, like, pretty much you can't come in and destroy what I built up with the help of God, you know. But you can't come in and destroy that because, like she said, when you have self-love for yourself, it's nothing that nobody can do to get you out of that character. Like, they might pull you out of character a little bit, but then you're going to sit back and be like, hold on, this ain't me. Like, what am I doing? So, self-love is very important. Self-love is something that we should be teaching all the kids from the time they come out to the time that whatever they start talking. It needs to start at home because, you know, kids are fragile. Like, they're real vulnerable. They're very trustworthy, or they not trustworthy, but they're trusting to their parents. So if the parent is breaking them down at home, that's just going to open that void. Like, okay, well, shoot, they don't love me. They don't care nothing about me. So why do I need to love myself? And then they're going to go out here and let whoever do whatever and treat them however they want to because they was never taught to love themselves.
Yes, completely. And for females that have daughters, mothers out there, just make sure that you're fixing your daughter's crown because she's already dealing with, even at little ages, they're dealing with looking at other little girls and being like, I want hair like them, mommy, or I want skin like them. Just making sure that you assure that your daughter that she's beautiful every day, that you love her. Like, just make sure that her crown cannot be touched by any outside world influences.
Right. And even like you said, back to your own crown, because they, like I said, they soak up what we do. So if they see us like hating on ourselves, not loving ourselves, they're gonna grow up being and doing what we're doing. So it's like, be a good example for your kid. Like, you want them to be either better than you or hold the same morals, values, and standards that you hold for yourself. That way, like you said, when it comes to somebody else, they won't accept anything less than what they done been taught or what they have for themselves. Like, nobody will ever be able to break them down.
Yeah, like, I laughed because Paisley the other day was, we were sitting at the table and I was like, what color are you? She's like, black and beautiful. And I was like, you are.
Right, teach them
you
young.
are
like,
black
yes,
and
boo.
you are beautiful, yes.
Like I said, guess what?
Yes.
Every morning, Serenity, you are a beautiful chocolate little princess. You have beautiful skin, and I just love your afro. Because ain't nobody going to be able to tell my baby nothing. I don't care what they say. I don't care if you want to call it cocky. It ain't cocky, it's confident. Like, people always want to confuse cocky and confident. No, my child is going to have confidence. So, it ain't going to be nothing y'all can tell her. It ain't nothing y'all can tell me. It's like I tell myself. I wake up every morning. Praises be to God, because I wake up every morning.
Yes,
but I wake up every morning and I be like, girl, I woke up fine. Even when my breath stank. I'm still cute. Like, it ain't nothing y'all can tell me.
Little advice to everybody out there. When I say this, don't take it out of context, but be selfish. Be selfish for yourself, because someone once told me, how do you pour when you're empty? You can't pour into somebody else when you're empty inside. So start to love yourself and watch how much more you pour out when you're full versus how much you pour out when you're trying to put on a facade and act like you're full, act like you're in love with yourself. So take some time, be selfish, only think of you in a sense of just loving yourself. Like, I'm not saying go out here and be like, man, forget these kids, forget everybody else, because you still have duties. But be selfish. Don't think about what anybody else says about you, what anybody else thinks about you, because they hated on Jesus. So what makes you any different? Like,
right.
His
and
own
either way it go, it don't matter if
him.
you right, and it don't matter if you're doing anything good, bad, ugly, whatever the case may be. People are always going to have something to say. So the quicker y'all realize that people are always going to have something to say, and it don't matter what they say, because their opinion ain't paying no bills, their opinion ain't doing nothing for you, the better off everybody will be.
See, you keep this up. You got this.
Appreciate it, you know.
Yes.
Women upbuild other women. Stop all that
Yes.
hating, because we don't do that.
Mm-mm.
Love yourself, build up everybody else. You don't even gotta be on some extra stuff. Just why do we feel like we gotta beat each other down? Like, ain't nobody got time
If you
for
see
that.
somebody doing good, or you see somebody, I've been in stores where I've seen somebody they looked on point. I'll be
Right.
like, you look nice today.
Right.
It's nothing. I'm not falling over. I'm not making a big scene. Just simple gestures go a long ways.
Right, because that's a quality of self-love too.
Yeah.
Because it's like people who always got something to say about somebody else. You got something, like you feel something about yourself. So that has to deal with self-love too. But I appreciate you for being
Thanks
on here
for
today.
having me. Thanks for having me.
That's all the time we have for y'all. Thank y'all for watching another episode of Unspoken Word. Catch us next week. Catch me next week in another episode of Real on Unspoken Word TV. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, all of that across all social media platforms. And y'all have a nice day. Bye.